One of my favorite parts about New Day is Hot Topics, and wouldn't you know it, I have today's panel ready to go. It's time for a spicy round of New Day Hot Topics. On today's panel, I have Teena Thach, Moses Yim, along with my executive producer, Joseph.
Hello.
Thank you, everyone, for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
Are you feeling spicy? Because
yeah.
we have some. Okay, yes.
Of course, always.
We like that. Teena, you just got back from the People's Choice Awards that was on King 5 Sunday night. Give us the hot tea. How was this?
There's so much hot tea. I was a +1 with my friend Kelsey, who does a lot of celebrity news. And so when we went, we were in the pit and the crowd and right next to Billie Eilish.
Look at that.
And
What?
a
She's
bunch
right there.
of A-listers. There was so much going on, but I can say it is not all what it seems. And so I know the tea right now is that Billie Eilish was talking about all these TikTokers over there really negatively, but she was the only one that really came and talked to us and was like, oh, are you guys standing so long? Like smiling at us, posed for a picture with us, and she was like the only one that really interacted with us.
So she was nice at least.
She was
Yeah.
so nice.
Okay,
So
okay.
I think everything is just taken out of proportion.
Wow.
What was she supposed to say?
Yeah, so I think someone just recorded her being like, there's TikTokers like over there. And like that could be anything, but I can say they did group YouTubers together, TikTokers
Yes.
together, then A-list
Okay.
together.
Well, and in your picture, I saw Billie was sitting next to Kylie Minogue.
Yes, legend.
You're just having a moment.
Well, I love her, but you know, that's where they were saying about the TikTok moment was when she was talking to her. And Kylie is a different generation. Maybe she doesn't understand TikTok as much.
Oh,
so it could have been that kind of a comment, you know.
Right, just
I don't
more
know.
of an explainer instead of maybe something, you know.
Yeah.
Context is everything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But I mean, I love Kylie Minogue. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, she was amazing, amazing performer.
Yeah, yeah.
There were
I'm
so
so
many
jealous of you,
moments.
actually, because that performance, I went back and watched it, and it looked so fun.
Oh my gosh. Well,
have to
you
watch
know your +1s that you need to take
Yes.
next time.
Yes.
Please, please, please. And one of your pictures showed a certain someone, Megan
yes.
Fox, and there's, you know, a hot take going on right now with the show Love is Blind. I don't know if anyone's watching that right now. But, okay.
Yeah.
I saw this viral moment, though, on TikTok where this woman said, you know, in the pod, contestant, she said that she gets a lot of times that she looks like Megan Fox. Here's the contestant. And, you know, people are kind of dragging her on the internet because they don't see the resemblance. But, you know, I don't know. I guess my first hot take is, isn't Love is Blind the whole point supposed to be you're not supposed to
you don't
talk
see them.
about
Sure.
your looks at all?
Yeah. It kind of ruins the whole purpose of the show.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Now you give this person a grand view of who
Yes,
they're
grand.
picturing in their head.
Right.
So I don't know. It seems a little fishy.
I feel like I'd go really low, so my
Yeah.
expectations were low.
Yeah,
Like I'd say
yeah.
something like, so then they were really
Well,
excited.
during the meeting yesterday when we were talking about Hot Topics and you were describing the situation, I was thinking that the woman, the contestant, was going to look very different. Like,
Okay.
like not. She's a cute girl,
Of course.
and she looks
I
somewhat.
can see the resemblance. As
Yeah.
in, like, when you watch the clip, she goes, some people have said that to me, but I
Yeah.
don't think so. And so I think
Okay.
people just take it out of proportion.
Yeah.
And
But
editing and like.
yeah, and she's
Yes.
like, it's the dark hair and blue eyes. And so, yeah, she does have dark hair and
Yes.
blue eyes.
It's like when I explain, like, I look like the Bizarro Simu Liu. Like, people would be like, they would take the Bizarro out and then be like, oh my gosh, this guy said he looks like Simu Liu. And he's like, no, he doesn't at all.
Okay,
I think
see
it,
what
but
you're
it's
saying, yeah.
it's crazy because it's like the men. Like he was like
Right.
more
Yeah.
reaction, and
Which
so
I-
I think that made
yes.
it really negative.
I know.
Did he have a bad
I really
reaction?
didn't like his
Yeah, he said
reaction to
something
it.
negative.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
come
was
on
really.
now.
He was like,
sad.
she definitely lied to me,
Yes.
Oh my
and
gosh.
it's just like.
She really didn't when you look
It's
at
a
that.
TV show. It's not real life.
Yeah,
And you're gonna
that's true.
propose to
That's
her.
true.
I know. it's an ick, but it's worth the watch for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
On to some
I don't know.
other. Joseph's out.
No, I'm not gonna watch that. No.
I only watched the season one, it was in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because I was like, cool. I'm like,
Maybe I
It's a
should
train wreck sometimes that I
should-
feel like you just have to watch.
give it a shot. I love reality TV, but that one just seems
I know.
mean. I don't know.
This was mean.
Yeah.
Hopefully the whole season isn't like this.
Yeah.
Moving on to some other stars, you know, Beyonce, I don't know if you guys heard this in her latest
goodness.
commercial during the Super Bowl, which was epic. She announced, you know, new music coming. She got paid $30 million. Reportedly.
yeah.
Okay. Let it be known.
Yes.
Would this make you like go out and be a member of Verizon? I don't know. Like, is it worth $30 million?
I mean, it's Beyonce. I mean, it's just
hard to argue.
Beyonce. And
Say less.
And I think that what is included when you think about it is she premiered her country, like albums coming out.
True.
And she premiered her songs, so I think it's all like a marketing thing. And to pay for Beyonce, like how much? How much would you pay to like get Beyonce to do a whole commercial with you?
All I can say is like, can I get her manager? Like, I need her management team on my team.
Yeah.
Like whatever
Yes.
they're doing. Like,
Yes.
She's
amazing.
so savvy. I mean, like, imagine wanting to roll out an album and then someone pays you to hijack their commercial.
Yep.
I mean, there wasn't a telephone in that commercial, was there? If there was, I didn't see it. I just saw Beyonce. Like,
So
let's be
true.
real.
Yeah, I did.
I know.
You know.
I guess I wouldn't even really know then that it was a Verizon commercial.
Yeah.
So did they get enough return on investment?
Well, I think they did, because what are we talking about right now? The Verizon commercial. So,
Touche.
Hey.
yeah, I think their money paid off.
And I think they did the "Can you hear me now?" Is that like that was like a thing in Verizon
Sure.
commercials,
was,
right?
was
Yeah.
that I forget which brand that was from.
I think it was Verizon.
It was it?
I think it
Okay,
was
because like
Verizon.
Yeah.
she was doing that, like,
Yeah.
is this working now or something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that? So I was like, okay, that makes sense.
And did you see the Lady Gaga commercial too? She has
Oh
one.
man, this one hurts me a little bit. I love Lady Gaga so much, and you know, does she need to be doing this? I don't know.
If she really believes in the product,
Yeah.
I don't. Does
Then,
she get
like,
headaches? Is
well,
that a thing?
She has said in the past that she suffered from fibromyalgia, which is body pain, but maybe part of that is migraines.
Sure.
But I have, not to like be talking too much about Nurtec ODT, but I have heard that that's one of the really good like new ones medications that has helped people with migraines.
Okay.
So-
Maybe her head really hurts,
Yeah.
and this is what she's going for.
Yeah,
Does anyone have a hot take on what product they would want to be
a spokesperson.
person
Oh
on
my gosh.
in a dream world?
Oh my gosh.
I know it puts people on the
I mean,
spot.
as a foodie, I feel like Tums is great.
Ah,
You know,
oh
and
my
That is a
when
good
I'm
one.
eating wild food, and I'm just like, it's so worth it. Sometimes you gotta live on the edge a little bit.
That is a good
Ooh,
one.
that is a good one.
Some
Okay.
Pepto-Bismol. I could
I was
see
gonna
that.
say Pepto-Bismol, like pre-drink,
I-
like
yeah,
you need the
I have been known
antacids,
to
like
take that before.
Yes.
So,
I don't know. I feel
What
like
about
you
you?
could do like an energy drink or something,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
for a
put me on.
workout.
Yeah.
Put me
I don't
on.
know. I put you all on the
Celsius.
spot and I'll have to think. But we'll move on first while I'm thinking.
no product for you.
No product.
No.
But call me.
I'm gonna call you. Yeah.
There is a new report out for Gen Zers, and that's ages, 12 to 27, that they're moving to Texas more than any other state. I would think like New York first, California, but the number one place they're going
Texas.
is Texas. Thoughts on this?
I mean, as a millennial who talks a lot to Gen Z, we're all broke. And
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
and like the way that I bought a Rambler here in Seattle, I can probably have a pool and a garage and all this stuff in Texas.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it makes sense that we're not going to New York. I say we. I am not Gen Z. I'm
Yes.
definitely an elder millennial. But
Yes, I
like it makes sense that New York is really not an option from what it sounds like as far as like prices.
Unless you
and
want to live in a closet with no windows.
For sure.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
some
Which is
a whole nother
some
thing.
people want that, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Not
I
for me.
mean, my younger brother moved to Austin, Texas, so maybe there's something.
Does he love it?
He loves it.
Yeah.
He says everyone there is so nice and kind and
I was in
willing
Austin
to,
for
wave.
Austin for Austin City Limits in October. It was the first time me and my partner went, and we had a blast. Austin's a great city. Yeah, I love
the
it.
food, everything.
I have a hot take about that.
Oh,
Everyone
Spill.
loves Austin so much, and it's great, but I actually prefer Dallas over Austin.
Okay, well, I've never been, so I guess
haven't
I
been to
can't.
I think Dallas is nice. I really enjoyed my
Are
time
you
when I was
moving
there.
to Dallas then? Is
No,
that your number?
I'm a lifelong Washingtonian, and I have no plans on leaving. But
Okay.
I really like Dallas.
My
Austin's great
friends
too,
moved to
but-
Houston, and there's like a lot.
Houston, yeah.
there's a lot of Vietnamese Cajun
Yes.
food that's supposed to be so good there.
It's a great foodie town.
Yeah. Great
Okay.
food.
I think if I'm moving somewhere, I'm going to Montana. So
Wait, now why is that?
I went to school in Missoula, Montana,
Okay,
and
I
I just
remember that,
absolutely
yeah.
love it.
Go
I think
Grizz.
I could go Grizz.
Go
Thank you.
Grizz.
I think I could meet my cowboy. I could go horseback
Oh,
riding.
meet your
Yeah.
cowboy.
Hey.
Can't wait for the Instagram post.
You could launch your own
A little
talk show in
Yellowstone.
Montana.
I know. Who knows? Anyone else really fast before anyone have a hot take? Moving? You're not moving.
I'm not moving, no.
I'm going to Montana.
I already bought a house here, so.
Hey.
Okay, you're stuck.
If anywhere, I'd move to California.
Okay.
I'm like a West
Well,
Coast
and
person.
California
like,
was second on the list, right? It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yes, it was.
and then
California was.
Florida, which I really don't understand personally.
Florida's
but-
wild. But I guess like
It is wild.
someone was telling me like maybe it's the East Coast people's version of going to LA.
That could be. I mean, it's better weather sometimes,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
hurricanes
Maybe
are kind of
Miami?
scary.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alex Earl
Specifically
says-
Miami. Yeah.
Maybe a little more of that.
Yeah.
We're also going to be talking about some other delicious food?
Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with these soup dumplings that you can get at Costco.
Who knew?
Oh my gosh, when I saw these, I was like, ooh, we
Costco has everything.
might need to try these, yes. So
The
should
protein
we?
on that is looking good too, 10 grams.
Well, I mean, Team New Day loves Din Tai Fung.
I do
We
too.
always
Who
get their
doesn't?
soup dumplings.
Yes.
And I've made them at home before. They're not easy to make. I mean,
I
so
can imagine.
when you can just buy these frozen and then put them in your little steamer basket and make them within like 15 minutes, it's a much more time economical
And
option.
then you lie to your friends and say, you made it
Like, I
yourself.
made this, obviously. Look at
Well,
this, yeah.
obviously with this, like you would think like, yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
made that.
So should we give
Moses,
them a-
should you do the honors?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I haven't been talking much because my mouth is just watering. I'm just like, oh.
Ooh, look at that steam.
This
Look
is like
at
the
that.
new facial.
Yes.
If you ever need a good facial, you just get the
Just
steam.
stick your head
Yes.
over
Your
that.
face.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Wow.
so
Okay.
excited.
Do we just dive in?
Yeah.
I'm
We should
ready.
just dive
And
in.
I'm diving in
I'm
with my
ready.
spoon,
Okay.
which I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna
gosh.
call myself out right now.
I was trying to
as the-
teach her how to use chopsticks,
In
but
the
you know,
break.
for this.
We're gonna still work on it. I learned when I was younger, and it just has
Sorry,
not.
I'm left-handed too.
Oh,
so
no,
I'm,
it's
like,
okay.
Bumping elbows.
You know the
Good.
trick is you eat the top and make a little hole, and then you
Let the steam
sip.
out.
Yeah, you sip the soup, and then you eat the dumpling.
Damn.
Or you could just let it just.
I just shoved
hot.
it in.
Yeah, just
So-
Yeah,
blow
me
up
too.
in your
I'm-
mouth.
Oh my gosh, that is phenomenal.
But to be able to get that from frozen at Costco, I mean, wow.
I mean,
is
I
so
would.
good.
Din Tai Fung, still a little,
Oh,
of course,
of course.
but I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
amazing. And
It really
That's
tastes like
really
real
good.
like dim sum.
Yeah,
I know,
that's
right?
really good.
ooh, rave reviews.
But I was
okay.
kind of wondering, like, should we be buying this or should we be like supporting our local dim sum places? You know, I
Both.
don't know.
Why not
Yeah,
both?
why
It's
not
okay.
both?
It could be both.
I think
it
this
could
would be
both.
so good if you had your own like spicy chili oil with
Yes.
some soy sauce.
Or if you're like hosting like a
big
party
party,
with friends
totally.
and like, yeah, I think, you know, I'm all for supporting local businesses, but you know, sometimes you gotta save a little money and
Yeah.
Heck yes.
do your own thing.
And good on
Costco
Costco.
membership
Yeah.
is so special,
Yeah.
you know? It's like
For sure.
Disneyland for adults.
It's so true.
Yes.
Any thoughts then, if you're talking about supporting restaurants, what are some faves right now that we're feeling?
My favorite right now is called Family Friend in North Beacon Hill. It's Guamanian food. It's new. It's very tasty.
Ooh, okay. I'm going with Cornelli. It's in Capitol Hill, kind of on the outskirts, Italian. Can't believe I'm telling you
Pizza,
all this.
pizza. Yeah.
Pizza,
Yeah.
pasta.
Yeah, all your secrets. I'm
all
gonna
the
write
carbs.
these down real quick.
It's so
All the
good.
carbs, yep.
And it's already long waits to get in. Tina?
Mine is Blazing Bowl. It's a Late Ocean conveyor belt hot pot. It's in the Crossroads Mall, but they are closing at the end of the month. Very sad.
No.
But the parents are retiring, and I'm really happy for them.
Oh, good.
Well
for them.
deserved.
Laotian hot pot.
Yes,
Yeah.
conveyor
Wow.
belt.
Wow. Okay.
That's, yeah. We should just go before.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
Go now. I'm
Go.
like ready.
Bye guys.
Gotta go.
One of my favorite places to go to is like a bar restaurant. They do like food, drinks. It's
Yeah.
called Rochambeau.
I love the name.
Yeah, it's in Lower Queen Anne, and their menu's always changing. You don't know what's going to be on their menu. They're very great restaurateurs. I think
Yes,
they're called
restaurateurs, sure.
Restaurateurs.
Yeah, I
yes,
love
yes,
that.
yes, yes,
Yes.
But yeah, they're really great over there. Everything I've tried over there has been really fantastic. Drink and
try.
food.
I know.
Yeah, it's really good. Really
Okay, adding it to our list. I love it. And you know, switching, I guess, from food to maybe a little workout. Some
To
people
work off the dumpling.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And some people might be, you know, already falling off their New Year's resolution. If you're not, stay strong. Anyone have any thoughts though on the gym etiquette of people filming
Ugh.
in, you know, like? Moses, I feel like you obviously
Sure.
are in the fitness world. What are your thoughts
Sure.
here?
Yeah, and you know, group fitness is a little different than going to the gym on your own.
Yes.
There's two different kind of things going on there. For me, filming in a gym's like I get it. Like we live in the world where we're creating content. You're doing the hustle. Like you want to motivate people, inspire people.
Yeah.
But for me, there's a certain way to do it. As long as everyone around you feels safe, comfortable, like you're not harassing anyone around you. Like then I'm like, you know what? If I'm in the gym and you're recording and you're doing your thing, cool. Like do you as
Yeah.
far as like what you need to do. And but again, like just being aware of your surroundings, and like if you feel like anyone's uncomfortable, then you can either ask
Right.
or just not. Content
Is
can
there
be made all the time.
policies at the gym though about recording?
I think some
like
places
maybe like
do.
in the bathroom,
yeah.
in the
Yeah,
locker room, and
sure.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I think it's all about progression too. Like I like to see if you know, the workouts are working.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see if before and afters and stuff, but I also agree. It's like everyone needs to feel comfortable, making sure if, you know, I don't want to be in the background of somene's video if I'm like sweaty and hot and I'm like, oh, now I'm in a viral moment. I'm like, oh, I'm in
that's not what we were planning.
So,
very true. And, you know, you don't want to like discourage anyone, I guess, from going to the gym if they're worried. And some people are kind of upset. Some of our producers were talking about this when you're about to walk up to do some weights and then the person is setting up their light, their diva light, and they're like, no, hold on, I got to get like my shot angle, and you're like waiting to have your moment. I can see why that could annoy some people.
The golden rule, treat other people how you want to be treated, right? But even just like, oh my gosh, I don't go to a gym, I walk a lot. And I'm like walking through Jefferson Park, my favorite park, and I swear some people, I'm like, are you walking with your eyes closed? Like,
because they're just on their phone or
like,
taking
what are
pictures?
you doing? Like, pay attention to walking. I don't know. It just blows my mind.
Okay, well, get off your phone if you're working out. And this is kind of sad. I hope this is not going to be like a precursor, but a lot of people are comparing 2020 to right now, 2024, because there's some similarities.
There are.
Trump versus Biden in the presidential race. Kansas Chiefs just won the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift just won Album of the Year.
Both times.
Both times. Is anyone feeling worried that like
COVID's gonna come back?
I don't know.
Where are we going with this right now?
Exactly. I don't even want to say it out loud, but the similarities, I didn't realize there were so many.
It is wild. Although I will say, I think 2024 so far is way better than 2020.
I completely agree.
Although we're still early in the year.
True. I guess we're still in February, but
that was not my favorite year.
I feel like 2020 was like yesterday, but when you think back, it's like 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
What?
It's a long time.
Where did the time go?
Yes.
Well, I feel like we lost a couple of years due
I
to
do
COVID.
too. I
Our real age is like
100%. I feel way younger than I am because I feel like I missed a few years.
So that was just not a fun time for me. So hopefully it's more fun ahead this year.
It will be because we have soup dumplings
we're eating dumplings
from Costco, darn
and we get to eat together instead of in our
Zoom
space
boxes
all day.
For sure. In our Zoom boxes.
I'm sorry, I gotta have another one of these.
I know, just eat while we say goodbye. It's still warm. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you to all of you for spending time with us today. You can check out our website for more of our content, and you can always send us an email to share your thoughts. So go out and enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time.